Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Sean Dexter and I welcome you back to the Mango Grove, where we keep it easy, we keep it stress-free, giving you the big wins on a platter. So if you aren't subscribed yet, make sure you do, because we've got the biggest wins of the past year over here at Mango before anyone else was talking about it. The Bitcoin win from $16,000 to $42,000, the Solana win, and hey, we were early on Cardano too when everyone else was laughing at us for putting on that trade. Today we're going to be talking about Solana, Cardano, and SUI. Okay, now SUI, I do have to give credit to one of you guys who brought it to my attention in the live chat. So again, if you guys have good coins that you guys are noticing, bring it to my attention. I'll assess it, and if I see a beautiful trend, we will start covering it. SUI does have a beautiful trend going for it, so we'll be doing an update on that today as well. And we do have some housekeeping notes as well that I do want to cover. But before we do that, let me go ahead and see who we have in the chat. We have Bean Eater here. How's it going, Bean? We have Scotty, Wolvie, Krisha. How's it going? The beautiful, the one and only, the gorgeous, the love of my life. Krisha, how are you? We have Sean and Deb Wilson. A power couple. Oh, the music's super loud. My bad. How's it now? How's it now? Wait. You just said the music's too loud. Now I think it's too low. Oh, the volume is too low. Okay. Should be much better now, right? Okay, how about now I put the mic? Guys, we're having technical difficulties because I rushed everything today, okay? And one of the reasons I had to rush everything is because we are having our Seed Clubhouse session in less than an hour, less than 1.5 hours now, so an hour and a half or so. If you guys are in the Seed program, you guys can find the Seed Clubhouse right over here. I know some of you guys are new and don't know where the Seed Clubhouse is. Just click on this little icon right over here, okay? And we're going to be doing a follow-up on Julian's presentation from last week, and Mark is going to be doing a presentation too on a new trading system using the FVG and Dynamic. So if you guys are interested in that, you do not want to be missing today's session. Let me just go ahead and actually give you guys, I'll just get just do a screenshot thingy of Julian's announcement. Yeah, so Julian said, seedlings at 10:30 GMT, 2.5 hours from now. It's now 1.5 hours from the time of the stream, I believe. You are welcome to join us in the Seed Clubhouse for part 2 of my Euro-Dollar system presentation. Julian killed it in the last presentation. I was so impressed, and he did post the slides as well for all of you seedlings, so go ahead and check it out. And if you guys did miss last week's presentation, there's going to be a quick summary done this week. Thank you so much, Julian. I'm going to be looking forward to that summary too. He broke it down so simply for all of us, right? So great stuff. And Mark is going to be presenting a new trading system using the Dynamic and the FVGs. You guys are all welcome to join, and do not hesitate to ask questions. Do not be shy, because remember, Mango is all about learning. That's our philosophy over here in this community. It's not about knowing things already. What you know already is irrelevant, because you don't grow that way, right? We're looking to grow. That's what the mango tree represents, everlasting growth. Okay, so yeah, that is happening soon. And then the next housekeeping note is dashboard. The dashboard now has TradFi included in it. If you go on over to the home screen, right over here on the top hand side, really neatly done on the top left hand corner, just click on TradFi, boom, right over there, and it will refresh, and you'll get all your TradFi assets available for you guys too, using the Mango proprietary algorithm, as well as your volatility analysis, your Ichimoku analysis, your bullish divergence, your bearish divergence, all included. So currently this is available for both premium users and freemium users, since it is still under beta testing. Take advantage of it while you can, and we believe the prices will be going up as soon as this comes out of beta. So another thing you guys can do is lock in your prices at the current rate, right? Because this is, again, a steal of a deal considering everything you're getting along with the premium videos now that we have been uploading, where you give you guys the trades that we are putting on, where we're entering, where we're exiting, psychology behind everything. I've been enjoying doing these. I've been really enjoying doing this because I get to do videos in this section over here that YouTube punishes me for, right? I get to go into the weeds of things. Most recently, I posted a updated analysis on my Bitcoin and macro thesis for the next 6 months to 1 year to come, right? That was really, really detailed and complicated, and usually YouTube punishes me for that. I get unsubscribes because it's not the kind of thing people want to hear, because it's really, really in the weeds. So it's not for everyone. But that analysis is exactly what caught us that win from 16K to 42K, right? It was that deep analysis. We had to like bring out the pen and paper and scribble, etc. So I can include all of that over here without getting punished by the freaking YouTube algorithm. So I've been enjoying this. And now you guys get, anyways, dashboard, steal of a deal, check it out, and take advantage of the prices while you can. In today's stream, we're going to be covering Cardano, Sol, and SUI. That's all. We're not going to be covering Bitcoin today because I already did a duo video with Krisha earlier this morning. Go ahead and check it out on Bitcoin, where we talked about Bitcoin on based on the monthly close, the weekly close, etc., etc. Do not miss that. We had a fun conversation on what Bitcoin's doing. So yeah, today, Cardano, Sol, SUI, all right? But before we do that, I do want to do a quick rundown on yesterday's FOMC meeting. I'm going to spend too much time on this. I just want to give you guys a quick gist of what happened, okay? We did a deeper rundown on the Fed Watch tool, etc. in the premium section of the dashboard, but it kind of ties into this over here. So essentially, the market has been expecting the Fed to start cutting this year, okay? And they're still expecting the Fed to cut this year, but they were getting a bit too bullish in terms of their market expectations. I talked about this in December, where the market was essentially expecting around 7 rate cuts by the end of the year, which was really, really, really drastic. And I said, hey guys, I don't like this. I want the market's expectations to come down a tad bit, okay? While price still maintains its price. That's what I wanted. Now we're beginning to see that happen. In the FOMC meeting yesterday, the Fed came out and said, hey, you guys are expecting me to cut in the next meeting? Tough luck, because I don't see a reason to cut. He didn't say it in those words, but he was really, really, really trying to drive that point through, right? And the people are questioning him did not like it. The market did not like it. And they're asking him, why are you holding rates here? Why are you holding rates here? He's like, just to be safe, just to be safe, just to be safe. And what ended up happening was we got a reset in market expectations because of that. Right over here, we're seeing the market's expectations for the rate cuts to come in June, right? Before they were pricing in, I'm not gonna go into the weeds over here. Let me just break it down in simple English for you guys. Before, they were pricing in a probability of having at least 3 rate cuts by June. Now the markets is saying, you know what? I think we'll get only 2 rate cuts by June. Okay, so market expectations are coming into equilibrium. All right, cool. I gave you guys a quick gist of that. I know some of you guys are like, Sean, just tell me what to buy, what to sell in regards to altcoins. And yeah, let's go ahead and start with altcoins now. We're going to switch back on over to the crypto dashboard right over here on the Mango dashboard. You guys can find this on app.mangoresearch.co. And I need a sip of Coke. This is rapid fire. This is the old Sean Dexter. Wait, what? The mic is not picking up? Is the audio really down, guys? Or are we fine? Okay, I know what to do. Hello. How about now, guys? How about now? All right. So the audio wasn't perfect, right? I do apologize. I think it's my USB port. I think that it's the wire that's the issue. But you guys got the gist of what I was saying, right? You guys did hear my entire analysis on the FOMC thing, right? Or do you guys want me to go over it again? I really don't want to. Because again, we do have the Seed Clubhouse session starting in an hour, and I do have to go prepare for that. Again, those of you who are on the Seed program, do not. Some of you guys are in Seed, but are not in the private channels. PM me on Discord or send me an email, and I will give you guys access. You guys You guys do not want to miss out on. We have a very, very unique community, a magical community of yeah. All right, cool. So you guys heard everything. I do apologize for the sound issues, but let's go ahead and get started now. We're going to be looking at the Mango dashboard. We switch on over to the crypto dashboard. What I want you guys to do is switch your attention to the right hand side corner right over here, okay, where we can see the market wide trend as well as the market wide volatility. And you can see that the daily is now neutral, okay, and volatility is also coming back down. This was pretty high before. Now, if you look at this in combination with the weekly market-wide trend and volatility, there's opportunity here. The combination of us having a long trend on the high time frame, on the weekly, with low volatility, okay, while the daily has gone into consolidation. That's what neutral means, right? We've gone into consolidation. And the volatility is pretty low over here too, right? It's not too low, but it's not too high either. It's right in the middle. It's exactly what you kind of want to see if you're looking to buy a pullback. So when I see the combination of this, guys, I'm going to be going through all the charts to see whether we are testing key levels where I'll be looking for higher lows on my weekly moves, right? So if I'm looking for the big win, where I'm looking to trade the altcoin cycle, okay, or the Bitcoin cycle, or just the total crypto cycle, where you're creating an index of coins for yourself, Bitcoin, ETH, SOL, let's say you're creating a little basket. This is exactly what you're looking for, okay? You'll have to be patient for the moves to play out, okay? You'll need to have that fortitude to hold through your positions. And again, you need to make sure that you're not getting stopped out of your positions, okay? Do not make that mistake of getting stopped out at these junctures, guys, right? So that's what we're going to be looking for over here. Is SOL giving opportunities? Is Cardano giving opportunities? Is SUI giving opportunities, etc., etc.? We're going to be looking through opportunities for the entire week. So if you aren't subscribed yet, make sure you do. Let's go ahead and start with SOL. I already looked at SOL, guys, and I have to say I'm really impressed with SOL's trend and volatility profile. But by just looking at this, right, it's holding its trend structure. Its volatility profile is also looking really good. The 12 hours long. It's been long for 5 days now. Volatility is still blue, screaming for expansion towards the upside when I look at this entire profile over here, guys. Why? Because the weekly is long too. I wouldn't have expected this to show so much strength considering it had to hit a critical level. I would have been looking for this to come down deeper, okay? But the 4-day trend is holding. The 4-day trend over here is long still, and it didn't flip neutral like a lot of other coins did, and it's been long for 96 days now, and it's freaking holding. Is the mic still too low? Daniel Castro? Okay, mic is fine. Yeah, guys. I don't want to spend too much time with my technical issues, but at the same time, I don't want to not be heard. All right, cool. So, yeah, the 4-day is still long, which is really, really impressive. The 12 hours giving us momentum towards the upside. Let's go ahead and take a look at the charts over here. And I'm going to hide the horizontals and all my drawings temporarily. We were looking for that big move to around 125 to around 133. That was also lining up that edge-to-edge trade on the Ichimoku, of course, but it's also lining up with all our drawings from the previous cycle that we played on Solana, right? Where we took a major position, major chunk of a position all the way here at around 25. We built it initially at 13, with big position at a higher price here. And we use the same levels this time around. The same levels that we traded with the upside. I use the same levels. So back then, guys, one of the key levels, you can see this measured move was 95. Okay? This measured move of this bull flag over here was 95. That's what we were targeting back in 2021. Where are we right now? What was the level that I talked about in the most recent daily video on Solana I did like maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago? I forget. We talked about 95, right? And if you zoom in over here, you can see that this blue box territory, the upper level is 95, the bottom level is around 78, 77. Kind of front ran that too, showing a lot of strength there. Now, this is how I read it, okay? And I want you guys to just note this down because I don't want to spend too much time on this. This is how I'm reading it. For Solana to see continuation, you're looking for 2 things. A weekly close above $95 and 2 daily candle closes above 102. Okay, note this down. Weekly close above 95 and 2 daily candle closes above 102.5. You get that, and I think we're going to be seeing continuation at the very least to around $130, okay, if not higher. Okay, but at the very least, you have a trade over there to 130. So that's a good 30% trade. Okay, from $100 to $130. So again, note this down. That's pretty much it on Solana. You guys can go ahead and take a look at the daily and get an idea of where I'm getting those levels. And you can see a little nice inverted head and shoulders over here, or it could, whatever, doesn't matter what you call this. I'm not a pattern trader, I'm a trend trader. And the structure over here, if it does break 102 and we do close 2 daily candles on top of it, as well as get that weekly candle close above 95, I'm looking for a move to 130. As simple as that. For Sol, we already had the major move play out on Sol. First breakpoint target was 47, and then next target was 95. Target 2 was 130. After that, I'm looking for much higher levels. Take it one step at a time. Now, Cardano. Again, start with the dashboard. See, you always want to start with the dashboard to get an idea of what you may be missing. Okay, so that way your biases are put to rest. Because you may like the coin, you may hate the coin, right? But the dashboard will give you an objective read on what the trend is. And you don't want to be stepping in front of the trend. Trading the markets is all about putting the probability on your side. And there's no easier way to put the probability on your side than putting the trend on your side. Okay? It's just like swimming in the waves, right? You try to swim against the waves, you can do it, but it's a lot more difficult, right? You need to be a professional swimmer, you need to be a lifeguard, etc., right? But if you just swim in the direction of the waves, before you know it, you are at the shoreline, right? Boom, you got there so fast. That's what we want to do, right? We don't want to be lifeguards. We just want to get to the freaking shoreline. Remember what Achilles said? Beyond those shores lies immortality. Take it, it's yours. Well, we just got to get to the shore, man. Immortality, profits, that's what it is, right? So trade in the direction of the trend. And you can see the picture for Cardano is far different from Solana, showing that Solana is showing far more strength at the current juncture than Cardano. But doesn't mean Cardano is a bad trade, because we're still holding the weekly trend. As long as the weekly trend is holding and it's aligned with the market-wide trend and volatility, that's all we're looking for, okay? That's where the opportunity is going to come, because you don't know when Cardano starts performing. When it comes to these kind of coins, I'm looking these kind of junctures, I'm looking for weakness. If a coin is short on the weekly trend, I'm like, nah. I don't want this, because when I look at the market-wide trend, this market-wide trend in the right-hand corner is telling me that all coins, or rather most of the coins, are long. So why is my coin short, right? That's a bad sign. You don't want your coin to be short on the weekly if the average coin is doing better, right? So Cardano is telling me that it's coming down onto the weekly levels that have been supported. Let's go ahead and look at the chart. Same story. We can hide all of the indicators, and this is the analysis on Cardano. It needs to hold 45 cents to 40 cents. It needs to hold this zone over here. Our target is still all the way up over here, this blue zone, $1.22 to 94 cents. Okay. If we take it one step at a time, we'll turn on our Ichimoku now, and we'll see that we have a potential edge-to-edge trade as well, all the way to 165. If you guys do remember, one of the things that we were worried about on Cardano when we broke into the cloud, and this is the power of the cloud, by the way. This is the power of the cloud. But one of the things we were worried when we broke into the cloud was it following the bottom of the cloud here, tracking and trailing the bottom of the cloud. And it is amazing how firstly, it's amazing how the cloud projects it, right? Because the cloud is fall place, okay? Because you guys got to understand. Look at how far out the cloud is being drawn out, 30 bars, which means that it drew out this cloud all the way back. Let's say here, we go back 30 bars. over here, when price was sitting at 37 cents all the way back in May 2023, we already had this cloud drawn out. And we are following it. Price is following it. So cloud is one of my favorite indicators for this reason. It's magic, right? So you can see that we're kind of tracking down, and this was one of the risks, that we could track all the way down to the bottom of the cloud. Now, for now, we are holding. As long as we're holding this blue box territory that I marked out, the risk to getting to the bottom of the cloud is not there. But if we do lose this blue box territory, I'm looking towards the bottom of the cloud all the way at 33 cents. For now, it's good. Okay. Our targets are still intact all the way up to 94 cents to $1.22. All right. Now, SUI, any questions before we move on? How's it going, buddy? How's it going, Corey? Good to see you. Smash the likes, guys. Hey, Ray. How's it going, man? We gotta have one of our annual or semi-annual 4-hour calls again. It's been a while. All right, SUI. We're gonna wrap up after this one. I'll take a few questions, of course. We can have a quick discussion. But how long have you been streaming now? I don't have a timer. Okay. Oh wait, SUI's not on the dashboard? Oh, because I'm on the weekly. I was like, that doesn't make sense. I remember it being on the dashboard. Okay. What does this tell you guys? Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful trend. Volatility is a bit high on the lower time frames, but the 4 days still long, the 2 days still long, the daily still long, the 12 hours still long, the 4 hour short giving us a pullback onto the lower to higher time frame trends, right? As simple as this. As simple as this. Thank you, Steve. Okay, we have bullish Ichimoku on the daily, bullish Ichimoku on the 12 hour, right? Now, I did a analysis where I broke down all the key levels on SUI before we hit this $1.40 target, I believe, right? This is a daily, yeah. I did it somewhere around here, which was around 2 weeks ago. I did a daily analysis on SUI. You guys can see how well we are tracking the green box territories, right? We talked about how until we break past this green box territory over here, we should not look for continuation. I've given you guys a specific criteria, right? I said, look for weekly closes above this horizontal, this $1.25 level, okay? But that's not enough, okay? We also want to see daily candle closes above the green box territory. If we don't get that, what was the thesis? We said we're going to come down first to the mid zone, and then if we lose that, deeper down all the way to 94. Look how well this freaking held the mid zone, guys. Look at the reaction of that, okay? And then we trended beautifully, oops, closed a daily candle above, and that's when we saw continuation. These are the same drawings I drew 2 weeks ago, and the market has followed it to the T. Now, I'm not trading SUI, okay? SUI is one of the coins that one of you guys asked me to cover, and I was like, wow, this is actually a really, really beautiful trend. And these are the kind of coins we like to trade at Mango. But I already have my allocations in, so I couldn't trade this. When I do get an opportunity, let's say one of my other trades goes wrong, right? I get invalidated in my trade. I have to take my loss or take partial profits. Doesn't matter. As a trend trader, sometimes you may have a target to, let's say, $5, and price may break trend at $4.50. Okay, even if you got in at $1, it doesn't mean that you hold till $5 because that was your goal. No. The trend is broken. It didn't hit your target. Get out. Okay, take your partial profits, still good trade, and get out. Something like that happens, I can free up allocation and allocate towards SUI when I see the opportunity. Okay. Now, this is my analysis on SUI right over here. I've basically given you guys a quick rundown. It's a beautiful trend, but if it loses $1.33, you're looking for $1.05. Okay. So if it loses $1.33, which is the higher low over here,
right? Which also lines up with the green box we marked out 2 weeks ago, okay? So we put in a high or low. This is why I love beautiful trends, or this is what makes a beautiful trend. It makes it easier to look for the next trade or the next opportunity or the next exit out of your trade or to take your profits. It makes everything easy, because the most difficult thing about trading, guys, is the constant decisions you got to make, right? Like, should I enter? Should I exit? Should I take profits? It's too fatiguing. I don't like that. It's not mango. It's not stress-free. I want easy things like this. Oh, we lose this level, I'm taking my profits. I'm going to be looking for the next opportunity. Oh, we lose that level, I'll take my loss. Doesn't matter, right? Objective. So if we lose this level over here at $1.33, I'm looking towards $1.05, which is the next level right over here, right? $1.05 to $1.10. Go note it down. That's the green box. $1.05 to $1.10. Now notice how I put in an M over here, right? The reason I did that was to make sure I don't forget to tell you guys that if we do that, if we actually come down and break trend here, we're going to be putting in an M-like structure. It is imperative that SUI actually bounces and continues, needs to continue and put in a new high after that. Because let's say we continue and we reject over here, we could come in and put a head and shoulder structure. Both structures, the M or the head and shoulders, is a failed continuation trend. It's showing market weakness at a potential higher low, right? This higher low here is lost, and we could be looking for a big move down. At that point, guys, you see this zone here, we'll be watching that like a hawk. Because the expectation is for SUI to lose that zone. But if SUI actually bounces up over there, this move over here is a fake out. Okay, it would mean that that move was put in just to trap traders out of their positions, get them psychologically really bearish, and then boom, continue on to new all-time highs, and then even more after that. I've seen this happen in multiple crypto cycles. So even if you get shook out here, watch for the reaction. Just re-enter over here. Doesn't matter, because once you start seeing price keep going, right? If you exit, let me just draw it all out for you guys. I'm going to show you the psychology of what could happen to you. Let's say price breaks this structure here and you exit somewhere here, okay? And then price reacts and suddenly price is here. You're not going to want to buy because you're like, oh man, I exited at a low price, I'm going to wait. But price will just keep going and going and going and going. It's going to be the most painful thing for you throughout the cycle. And you'll be watching this chart distracted throughout the cycle. You're not going to watch anything else. Your mental equity is going to be on the chart. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Reduce your position size and just get back in if it happens. And I'll keep you guys updated, right? If it happens. So again, hit the subscribe, hit the notification icon. And what the hell, someone else logged in on my MacBook. Krisha? Hands off my MacBook. Okay. Steve says, happened to me last cycle. There you go, man. It's human. It happens to all of us. This is why TA is so beautiful, because it is a representation of human emotions, and that never changes. We never change. All right, guys. Let's wrap up, because we do have the Seed Clubhouse session starting in half an hour now. I believe 45 minutes. Again, quick rundown on what we talked about today. Seed Clubhouse session. TradFi is now included in the dashboard. Make sure you guys take advantage of the prices while you can. We also do have the new premium video section where I've been breaking down the trades that I've been taking. Not all of the trades, because we just recently started doing the premium videos, of course. But I talk to you guys about my entry, my validation, my psychology, etc., etc. And I also help you guys with your psychology, right? I talk about things I don't usually get to talk about, because these videos give me a lot more freedom. And yeah, we may be increasing the prices soon. Right now, the TradFi is included for all users, freemium and premium. So because under beta testing, let us know. Give us your feedback. All thoughts and feedback is welcomed. You can let us know on the Discord chat. And yeah, quick stream, eh? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all for joining. Julian, Wolvie, Ray, good to see you in your Corey. You were late, but you made it either way. Better late than never. Better late than never. Ajay and Krisha was here too. Oh man, love all of you. Benita too. Sean and Deb Wilson. See you guys soon. I'll see you guys in the next one. Do the mag way. Do the